Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making my final treats capsule that I needed to find. It is the hot tamales popsicles. But to show, I'll go through real quick of all the recipes you can get. Feel free to pause if you want to take a closer look. These are the ones we'll be doing today. And there we go. There was 12 in this series. And this of course is the hot tamales. Oh, looks cute. Of course, it comes with our hot tamale resin, which is a yellow color. Comes with our little hot tamales. Let me see if I can open this now without tearing the box. Love it. There we go. Same size as the little Mackinacs. Teeny tiny little things. Super cute. Wish they'd given us more. Our maca powder, which is a red. Of course, our popsicle sticks, our mold. This is the little top when you put your sticks in to help keep them stable. This is what will set the mold, or the mold in to keep it sturdy for you. And of course, our stand. Oh, it's got little flames. I didn't notice that before. Cute. All right, let me get this open. Maybe. Oops. There we go. And I keep these plastic outer shells because I don't want my mold getting squished in storage. So just a little tip to definitely do that to keep your molds in good shape. And that holds it perfectly for us. Boy, that's a tiny hole to pull these out of. All right. So what it wants us to do is add some of the maca to the bottom. Add some resin and give it a swirl, kind of doing that ombre effect. No. Okay, I liked with the Mackinacs, it had us add a little cure. Add about 3/4. Put your sticks and your candy in, and then cure, and then top it off. This one isn't really doing that, so it wants us to add some maca, add some, give it a swirl, fill it on up, add our sticks, cure, take the top off, cure. Okay. I want to see just how far down. Oh my goodness, my little doggy's crying. Okay. Trying to open this back here. Usually always yep, there it comes. I knew something would dump out. Okay. So let's see how much. I don't want to add too much, but I don't want to add too little either. Okay, so oops, that's too much. Okay. I think that probably is good. A little goes a long way. Okay. Alright, let's get this opened. Stop. Remy, Foster, stop right now. A pretty bright yellow color. Let me clean off the top here. Clean my finger off. All right, let's see how this goes. Add some down in there. I want a good little bit so I can get that ombre effect going on. Set that there. Oh yeah, these bottles are hard to squeeze for some reason this time. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my spoon. I'm going to pop it out. I'm going to give it a swirl down here. Let's see. This is interesting. See the effect they're going for. I don't know that it's going to exactly do that, but we'll see. Get that off the sides. I don't mind if it's... Just want to make sure that mica is mixed in good. And you want to be careful because you don't want to stir too much or you'll have bubbles everywhere. Okay. Wipe this off again. Let me clean my little spoon here. Oops. Before I get red colored mica all over me. Okay, got that clean. Alright, so far so good. Now I'm going to add some more resin before I do anything else. Okay. I'm hoping we get that ombre effect. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to open my candy. I feel like down in there you're not going to see this candy at all. To pour my candy in here. And get a tiny bit of resin. I'm just going to drop some in. I don't know how I feel about these. Hot tamales used to be one of my favorite candies growing up. I have not had them in years. But this just makes me want some because I loved them. They were just so addictive. You couldn't eat just one. You had to have the whole box. Okay, a couple more over here. Because like I said, I feel like I'm not going to see them anyways in this portion. These are all just stuck to the side anyways. Get in there. Get off the side. This one's stuck to the top of the thing. Come on, go down. There we go. I'm going to put my sticks in and I'm going to cure this layer. It does not say to do that, but I just feel like if we don't, we're not going to get that pretty ombre and we're not really going to see the candies if we don't do it that way. So you do you however you want to do it. And I want to hold my sticks up. Let me cure this really quick. Okay. Okay, I'm going to let that cure for a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back. Of course, I can see why they didn't have you do that, but you can easily fit your nozzle in there. And fill it the rest of the way up. Same with this side. Because you can definitely see the sides, how full you're getting it. And I'll stop. Add a little bit more. And that is to the top. And that is to the top. Okay. Now, getting more little candies in there. Mutt. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Get a hold of it and just press some down in there. Of course, you're welcome to follow the instructions of how they want you to do it, but I just personally felt like if I added more resin, it was just going to mix in with that red and not really give that pretty definition that I wanted. So And this way I can add these to where I can actually see them. And I can push them around. One more. Okay, now. Oh yes, now I can see the candies good. See where they are at. Push them along. 2 down in there. You down in there. Okay, nice. Now let me hold it up and make sure this one needs a little bit more resin. This is the tricky part. Okay, I think we're good now. I'm gonna take this off and pop it in my alcohol jug. Put the lid on there. And then I'm going to wipe this little top where I got a little bit on it. And now I'm going to cure it all up. Alright. I'm going to give this a good cure. About a good 5 minutes. And I will come back. And we're going to see how fun it is to unmold this. I've seen others do this one. It doesn't look too complicated, so it's pretty stretchy. So I'm hoping we have the same luck. So I'll be back in a moment when this is cured. All right, here we have them. I'm hoping they're cured. So I want to pull from the sides to release it from the little mold. I go along and I pop it loose from it all the way around. You can see because it'll pop loose from it. Okay, and then stretch it over and pull it on off. Oh, perfect. Okay, I really like that. I think maybe if you can tell, it looks like there's little flames on it. Okay, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. And then just pop your mold back out. And then do the same, just going along. If you can see it's stuck to the side, go along pulling. You can see it releases. And just go along each side and do the same thing. Don't be afraid to pull on your molds. They are pretty flexible. And then this, I just pull it back a little bit. And I'll wiggle it on out. And there we go. Oh my gosh. That is so adorable. You can see the candies right there. If I'd done them over, I'd probably use a little less resin. Or not resin, but mica. But I actually like them how they are. I think they look amazing. Super cute. Stretch that back out. And then, like I said, I always store mine in the hard plastic so they do not get squished or deformed any. But there we have it. Our cool hot tamale. I really like this one. This one turned out amazing. And I still have my Mike and Ike's where I done that one earlier. So that was my last 2 of this series. I really hope they come out with a series 2. I mean, there's so many they could do that would just be amazing. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I do have more, which they're still sitting back here, the mini brands around the world series. I've done 5 of those. Yes. How many have I done? I can't even think right now. I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus the rest, so I need 6. So I've done half of them. So when I've done 5, yeah, 6. There's 11. So I do have those. I still have 1 more Valentine's that I need to complete. The Heartbreak. I've got what else do I have? I can't even think of what I've got. More SpongeBob. Oh, I still have all of the nature to finish. I've got a lot. I can't even think of what all I do have. So, but anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for future videos, And like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.